Barack Obama just told you how much he really thinks about his former Vice President Joe Biden, and he has endorsed Elizabeth Warren for President of the United States. On April the 6th of 2020, a date of 4-6. When we talk about 46, we can see the 46th President of the United States elected. Obama has suggested to lawmakers that they follow Elizabeth Warren's coronavirus recovery plans because Obama has been paying attention. He has been paying attention as far back as January and February, and in March, late March, early April, Elizabeth Warren put out her third plan to attack the coronavirus pandemic. No candidate out there put forward their plan to attack the coronavirus. Elizabeth Warren's first plan to preventing, containing, and treating infectious diseases occurred back in January because at that moment in time, intelligence agencies warned America as far back as November that the next 9/11 was happening at home, that the coronavirus was going to be here. It was not a matter of if, it was a matter of when. In March the 2nd, Elizabeth Warren on Super Tuesday put out her second plan to containing the coronavirus. What were these Biden supporters thinking? He is absolutely nothing. He has nothing to contribute and put forward to helping to contain the coronavirus. Not only two proposals to contain the coronavirus, Elizabeth Warren put out a third updated plan as the facts change as we know more about this coronavirus. The latest steps that need to happen to prevent this outbreak, preventing transmission and preparing for outbreaks, build strong public health systems at home and abroad, fund agencies that prevent and manage outbreaks. She goes into detail. Prepare health departments, healthcare providers, and hospitals and other facilities and frontline staff. Fully fund the global health security agenda. Reduce transmission of infectious diseases at home. Move to Medicare for all. Fully fund critical existing global health work. Do not disband the Centers of Diseases and Control like Donald Trump did. We fight climate change. We recommit to the Paris Climate Accord. We have clean and affordable energy. We recognize the interconnectedness of human, animal, and environmental health. We invest in the CDC's climate and health program. We prioritize effective federal management of pandemic outbreaks. Restore the White House leadership position for health security. As we've said before, Donald Trump completely eliminated the pandemic response team. We rebuild the State Department and USA ID, whatever that is. Where is ID? I don't care. Build on CDC's legacy at the world and domestic leader in public health, stricken the public health emergency medical countermeasures enterprise. Develop vaccines for infectious diseases, containing outbreaks, and ensuring equity. Ensure surge funding to handle the outbreak. Establish global health security corps, monitoring pandemics across the world. Mitigate impact on undeserved populations like we see right now, people losing their jobs of no fault of their own. Practice ethical and evidence-based infection control. Don't just send out these treatments that are not fully backed as being safe to use. Leverage federal healthcare programs to respond to disasters. Build equity protections in the preparedness, grant money, and government-seeded innovations. Provide aggressive. You get it? This is the next president of the United States. This is the next president of the United States. The next president of the United States, the real president of the United States, provides the real leadership about what we need to do now to contain the coronavirus. So this is like South Korea, and South Korea had their first case of the coronavirus on the same day as the United States. And you know what? South Korea fully contained the curve. Donald Trump did nothing. Joe Biden is hiding in his basement. He is a complete wanker. He is wanking himself, and Barack Obama knows this. Barack Obama is paying attention. Barack Obama endorsed Elizabeth Warren as his true heir for president, not Joseph Biden. Not that clown. Y'all Biden supporters are you guys are tripping as much as Donald Trump supporters. Why do you think Joe Biden is qualified to be president of the United States? We have the reality TV Celebrity Apprentice right now. You have Joe mumbling, Joe, I don't remember what I said. Oh, I'm Biden for saying all that. Joe Biden is senile. What does he say? What does Joe Biden stand for? Who has Joe Biden fought for his life? Who wanted to study why people got broke during their lives? You see? We have real competency right here, but the problem is that Elizabeth Warren is too educated for the dumb average voter to realize that Elizabeth Warren is far better for their interests than Joe Biden ever was. This is breaking right there. April the 6th of 2020. April the 6th of 20 is a date numerology of 30. The amount of time from April the 6th to the day of the election is a time span of 30 weeks later. As we have said, it is Corona that has gematria of 30. Isn't it infection that has gematria? Actually, infection does not equal that. It may be COVID 2020 that has gematria of 30. Obama's been paying attention. Obama has pretty much told you that Joe Biden is a big giant joke. I could not believe these brainwashed retard Democrat voters voting for Joe Biden. Are they out of their minds? 211 days later, the tax bill was signed on the 2nd of November. The rising deficit. How about the 6th day of April? 6-4. We have the 46th president. Well, we have 6-4. What do we have? Warren versus Trump having gematria of 64 and 208. I've talked about the Great Depression and what can happen because I think it's 137 degrees that is needed to effectively kill the virus. We do not know what is happening right now with this coronavirus. The amount of time from April the 6th to the day that the Electoral College selects the next president of the United States is a time span of 8 months, 8 days, as well as 36 weeks. And when you include the end day, this is 8 months and 9 days. And like we said, it is virus that's 89. It's Elizabeth that has gematria of 88. It's Trump that has gematria of 88. The script is in. The script is in, everybody. It is in. The script is in right now. How about April the 6th? How about the real knowledge that's needed? The 96th day of the year, the real knowledge and competency needed to handle this coronavirus outbreak. This is really startling right here. The amount of time from April the 6th of 2020 to the day of Elizabeth Warren's birthday has to be documented. Has to be documented. April the 6th to June the 22nd, the day of Obama's endorsement, is 77 days. As we said, Joe Biden is 77 years of age. Elizabeth Warren has gematria of 77. Okay, Joe Biden can be dead. They can fake his death, and they can have a coup to put in who they really need to put in as the true chosen one to defeat Donald Trump in this election. The amount of time from April the 6th, so that's 133 days. That's a gematria of Bernie Sanders. That's a gematria of Oklahoma City. You see that, as we've covered in the Wisconsin video, the 19 weeks and the 19th Amendment and all of this. The reason why is because I include the end day for April the 7th when I broke down the Wisconsin primaries. And it's 137 days. You know, Washington, D.C. is 137. April the 6th to August the 20th. A lot of things we can break down. How about April the 6th to Barack Obama's birthday of August the 4th of 2020? 120 days, 121 days. What I like about 121 when I include the end day is that this is a monster revelation put out by the President of the United States. That Joe Biden is completely over his head. That Obama indirectly endorsed Elizabeth Warren for President of the United States. And you know what? Let's break down Inauguration Day for 2021 because Barack Obama is telling you what he really feels about Joe Biden. He's telling you what he really feels about Joe. That Joe is not fit for the job of the presidency of the United States of America. Obama has not endorsed any candidate yet. He knows. We are still waiting on Obama and Warren's endorsements for president. What plan to fight the coronavirus has Joe Biden put out there? Can you tell me that? Can you? I'm telling you. Corona, the crown virus, the coronation, it's coming. It's coming. It's crown 7328. Well, going to EW. I'm telling you. Obama has just endorsed Elizabeth Warren for the next president of the United States. All it takes is Joe Biden to be dead for Elizabeth to be the next president of the United States. That's all it takes. That is literally all it takes. Or invoking the 25th Amendment, it is Biden that also has gematria of 25.